just gonna ask you if you sign it, I will sign it.
Of course I will. Yeah. What's your name?
Sign it.
Great. There you go. What's your name?
Humpy.
Andy. Humpy. This is the first person who's going to buy my signed copy of the men's workout. You can put me on the front of it and I'll send you a lot. I'll be able to sell you a lot of copies. I know. You know? That'd be good promo.
OM. Write it on the body so I can see it. OM. Is it gonna write on there? Oh no.
Yes, it is.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
He's British and I'm from India. What a cool dude he is.
And I'm signing my first copy of Men's Workout magazine to my good friend Ompi, all the way from India.
Yeah. Now I live in this crazy LA right now.
Yeah. Tell them about crazy LA. What do you think about it? It's good and it's bad.
It's more negative than positive. Yeah.
But with guys like me,
then
it make it a good place.
It brings out the positive in everybody. Yeah. You bring out the organic in me.
That's right. What would you like me to put, to my dear friend or to my good friend? What would you like?
Whichever, to my dear friend.
To my dear friend.
Oh, he's the one who told me. He said, "You're on the cover." I was telling him. I said, if he's willing to sign it, I will buy it right now. And I was looking at all the Madonna covers. I said, no. Yeah, this is great. So 6 years you've been working out, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. What inspired you to work out?
Just the way it makes me feel.
Really? You mean psychologically?
Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Like, being healthy makes you express yourself spiritually because you feel good about yourself. And kind of when you feel unhealthy, you have a lot of trapped emotions inside the body, so it makes you unhappy.
Oh my God.
So he gave me so much good discipline. He kept me grounded. He gave me a lot of stability, being fit and healthy. So it's always been my foundation, and I work off that then. And that way I can also inspire people to, you know, live a good life as well. I mean, I love fitness. I love what it does for me, and it's a great way to achieve a lot of other things in life. The way you apply what you apply within fitness, you can also apply in other areas in life. Because there's a lot of discipline involved, so you can pursue within business, and you learn how to socialize, you feel confident about yourself, you feel good when you wear clothes. And I'm not like a person who's big-headed or conceited, exactly. I'm me, I'm very genuine, loving and caring person, but I like to inspire people as well who also like to be healthy, fit and feel good.
You have to be careful because you're too nice.
Well,
you have to be very cautious. Don't let, there's a lot of roaring lions in the city, so they will take advantage of you.
Well, that's what you see in me, because you might see me as a sweet boy, but there's also another side of me as well, because I can turn, you know.
No,
like the Incredible Hulk, but I understand. I know what you're saying.
I used to be so, I mean, I am still compassionate and kind, but I've met so many people that are so,
well, you know what, though, as
internally destructive.
But I also have a good kind of awareness for sensing negative people. You're a great guy, and as soon as I see that person, I feel his negative energy, I don't surround myself with him anymore. You know, I stay away. And since I've been here, I've actually just been looked after by good people and socialised with good people, and I feel that good energy. Yeah. So, but I know who the sharks are as well. You know, there's a lot of them here in LA.
So you live here now?
Yeah, in Santa Monica.
Oh.
Yeah, I live in Santa Monica. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. When I finish my collection, you could model a couple of my clothing then.
I'd love to, yeah, for sure.
Very, so 6 years you've been training, huh?
6 years working out correctly. I started first in my parents' garage in England, back in Blackpool. That's where I'm from. Have you ever heard of Blackpool?
I've heard of Liverpool.
It's 1 hour away from Liverpool.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I started working out in the garage. And then after working out in my parents' garage, I started training in different gyms. But it's all self-knowledge. It's all by myself.
Organic food?
Just been to Whole Foods now to eat my organic
food. Oh really?
Food.
What does your diet consist of?
It's variety, so I don't get bored. But I always eat protein in every meal. So from meat, poultry, all different types of seafood, whole eggs. I eat a lot of different variety of vegetables, fruits, and the only type of carbohydrates I eat, it's whole grain, 100% whole grain. I stay
you
away
ever
from refined stuff.
Do you eat brown rice instead of white rice?
If I did eat rice, it would be brown rice. I mean, I don't eat brown rice too much, but I would eat it on occasion. It would always be brown rice rather than white. Yeah. And there's certain times when you need to eat the right foods, and it's all about balance. I mean, you can get away with eating the foods that make you fat, but it depends on how much of it you eat and when you eat it. Yeah. So it's all about balance. That's what it's all about.
No, because you know what, I can only eat a little at a time.
Yeah.
And so because I had a gastro bypass surgery,
Oh, you did?
and so I was like, I can only eat a little at a time. Is that bad when you work out? Is it better to work out on an empty stomach or with food?
Well, not necessarily. You need fuel to work out. Okay? Imagine trying to
Oh my gosh,
start an engine without no gas in the car. It wouldn't go very far, would it?
true.
Yeah? So, to be able to work out, you've got to have fuel in the body. A calorie is a unit of energy. But depending on the type of calories you put in your body will depend on the type of energy you have. So if you put the wrong calories in your body, that is going to make you fat, it's going to make you fat and give you no energy, it's going to make you feel slow.
Okay, great.
If you put the right calories in your body that's right for your body type, it's going to give you energy, and you will use that energy. You'll use those calories as good energy in the gym, and you want to feed the muscle, not the fat cells. So it depends on the type of calories you put in your body will have the effect on your body. So you must always eat before you train.
Oh my
But you've got
gosh.
to eat the right
No,
food.
because I've been working out. But I drink a cup of coffee. That's it.
Just before, and then nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else.
And surely you've been feeling fatigued within about the first 5 minutes of training. Yeah?
True.
Yeah. And also, guess what you'll be using for fuel in the gym? Do you know what you would have been using for your energy in the gym? Your muscle. So if you're looking at yourself and you're wondering why you're not getting leaner, then you may be getting more skinnier or more emaciated or feeling more kind of just frail and fragile. That's because you put no fuel in your body to use in the gym.
Gosh.
So you've been doing the wrong thing. You need
Well,
to make sure you get a good balanced meal. And if you was going to eat anything, at least eat some protein before, so it takes care of the muscle, because that's what your muscle's made of. Your muscle's made of protein. You get your protein from all your different types of meat, poultry, seafood, some dairy products, but always make sure it's organic, because it's pesticide free, fungicide, made without antibiotics, hormones. You're basically eating quality food that's come from quality animals who've been fed a vegetarian diet.
Hormones.
Hormone free,
steroids,
exactly.
wait,
That's with the commercially
trans fat.
raised, exactly.
Ugh.
All that. So you imagine taking that unhealthy animal
Mm-hmm.
that's been treated so bad and been fed on all different types of grains and antibiotics and growth hormones. That animal gets cut up, etc., and then you stick that meat in your body, and that makes your new red blood cells.
Oh my
You know,
gosh.
it's not too good, is it?
No, that sounds
So-
very toxic.
You must, the first step is basically whatever you're putting in your body, make sure it's the right type of nutrition, because every second your body's making over 2 million red new blood cells. So if you think about what you ate in the last 24 hours, that's what your new red blood cells are made of. Okay? You basically are what you eat. So whatever comes out on your skin, if you've got your upset digestive system, if your belly's hanging over your trousers, if you're feeling miserable and grumpy, that's everything you put inside your body.
It's clogged up like
It's
a toilet.
clogged up, exactly, yeah. So the body will stop functioning to its normal capability, and it will have bad effects. And normally the effects will be unhappy, and you'll kind of live an unhappy, miserable life, because you can't really live an enjoyable life if you're not healthy, can you? I mean, no matter how much money you've got, or what car you drive, or what house
You're not
you've got.
vibrant.
Yeah, exactly. So how many successful people do you know financially well, but still they have the Budweiser tuba hanging over their belly, and they're not healthy? It's a balance. So you've got to get to the point of being mental, spiritual, and physical, and everything counterbalances really well. That's the goal. So,
Oh my gosh.
so, but make sure that you eat before you go to the gym.
Wait, I want to know, you have green eyes. Why is it showing blue?
No, to be honest, this here, when if I was on the beach, this was blue ocean here with the blue sky.
Okay.
believe it or not, the reflection of the ocean puts the blueness in the eyes. So that's what it was. And right now, as you're seeing, they're actually kind of bluey green, but when I'm actually there, the reflection from the ocean does make them blue, and that's why you're seeing that there. Yeah, it's no word of a lie as well.
Do you like Indian food?
Indian food.
Sometimes does your diet come
If I eat Indian food, I'll tell you, I get gas. It gives me wind. Do you know why that is? The spices.
Yeah.
If you're getting wind from specific foods, that food's not good for you, because it's not normal to be farting after a meal. You shouldn't have gas and wind.
Okay, yeah.
It should go into the body and you should feel happy. And when you eat, you shouldn't eat until you're stuffed. You should eat until you just feel happy and full. But eat until you're about 80-85% full, not 100% full. So you shouldn't be leaving the table stuffed. But Indian food for me, I would eat on occasion as an enjoyable meal. But it's very spicy and it gives me a lot of wind. And let me just tell you that if you're eating on foods that's giving you wind, it's not good for you. So people who think that breaking wind is good, it's not.
Oh my God.
It's bad for the digestive system.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so there you go. So I mean, you imagine just taking out, I don't know, you imagine being on a date, yeah? And you've had some Indian food and you're taking your partner out on a date and you're breaking wind every few minutes. It's like, man, what have you been doing? I've been eating Indian food. Well, that Indian food's not good for you, you know? You want to be making sure that the food that you're eating is giving you confidence and giving you lots of good energy. So that's what you need to do.
Oh my gosh, you always learn something new.
You do.
Wow.
But my recommendation would be, before working out, take some protein, whichever you like. I mean, if you take protein shakes, you've got to be very careful of what protein shakes you take, because most of the proteins that they sell in a lot of the fitness magazines and advertise is not good protein, because it's come from pasteurized milk.
What about Medrex?
Medrex, I'm not going to say any names because I'm not going to label anyone.
Okay.
But I would just say that if you was going to go with a protein, it would be better to have an organic raw ingredients. And you can get organic raw protein, which is low processed. Anything that's been made with high heat becomes denatured, which means that the good nutrition that was in there has kind of become deficient. And if it's been made through low heat, it's been made through a nice steady slow processing, and it keeps all the good nutrition in there. So this is why organic food's so good, because organic food it's full of vitality, it's life, it's got all the vitamins and minerals. So who cares if organic food's 5 times more expensive than commercial raised farm food, because it's 50% far more nutritious than the commercially raised farm food. So you want to make sure that the first investment is always good healthy nutrition, which is key.